Referee's arm is raised. Indirect, Daly playing it square to Tommy Caton with the shot. Caton, who's yet to score a league goal for City, although today he's making his 50th consecutive league appearance. Hasn't missed a match since he made his debut at the start of last season. And he's shot there, whistling through a crowd of players and wide of the post. McElroy. It's going to come to Jimmy Nicholl. Oh, and Coppell offside, flag is up. Flag is up. And some protests from the United players, but the linesman on my side was clearly flagging, and the goal does not stand. They've been asked to tighten up on both those, so Albiston is cautioned. This is Caton. That's his second shot of the match, and this one was beautifully plucked out of the air by Gary Bailey. There's Greenough. Coppell's in there. So is Duxbery. McElroy. Oh, off the legs, and Coppell! Coppell! Steve Coppell, a scorer. Manchester United in the lead. And the City penalty area then was like a bagatelle table. The ricochets were going in, one after the other. McElroy got in with a header. Coppell tried the first shot, and when it came back yet again, Coppell smacked it in. This is Daly again as an appeal for offside. It's been said play on. This is Booth. Tommy Booth must surely. Well, United stopped there. They thought there should have been an offside flag. That's a good challenge by Mickey Thomas. Here's Coppell. McElroy in the centre, Greenough and Thomas being joined by Coppell now. Low into Coppell. Thomas, good save by Corrigan. Thomas, who scored from that similar position in this match last year. Oh, right across and in the back of the net. And Kevin Reeves came in there. And the defence was stranded as Reeves scored. 43 minutes gone. And what a goal that City needed. My word, they did. And they've scored it 2 minutes before half-time. And Reeves was the man that got it. Daly took the corner. The big men took the defenders out the way. And Reeves came in as the goalkeeper missed his catch to head the ball through. That was Albiston. Oh, and Caton's given it straight to Coppell. And there are two waiting in the centre, and here comes Grimes. Oh, and he hit Duxbery with his shot. How ironic can you get? Grimes shot, and Duxbury still picking himself up in the penalty area. On the break, it's Power. Well, that mistake by Tommy Caton could have been so costly. It put Coppell in possession. Coppell sensibly pulled it back to one of the two players waiting, but the shot by the first, Grimes, hit the second, Duxbury. Otherwise, it may well... 5 United players forward. McElroy trying to work the dummy to get Thomas in. It's going to come to Nicholl. Greenough coming in from beyond the far post. And Caton, a brilliant header out as Thomas came in for what he thought might well be the second goal for United. Greenough's header back, and Caton, under the most furious pressure, gets the ball away safely. Away by Booth. Arthur Albiston coming in. Oh, I say! Offside, was it? The referee has disallowed the goal. He stood there and pointed to the spot for no goal at first, but he's going to have a word with his linesman. Oh, it's been given. Arthur Albiston, his first goal ever for Manchester United in a senior match. And it comes in the derby, and a yellow card's been shown to Paul Segru for arguing. And somebody else has come across now, Paul Power, to the linesman. Arthur Albiston's shot fizzed through into the corner of the net. Initially, referee McNally appeared to signal for an infringement. The City players are still protesting about that, but he spoke to his linesman. The goal stands, and it's 2-1 to Manchester United. Down the line is Greenough. Coppell is in the centre. Sloane. It's McElroy. Here comes Mickey Thomas. The shot was blocked. Thomas! Saved by Corrigan. Thomas! How many more times? Good stop from Mickey Thomas, who had 3 attempts in quick succession and finally forced a corner. That was Reeves winning it from Coppell with 10 minutes to go and City 2-1 down. And Palmer makes a break from midfield, and look at the pace of Palmer. He's beaten Buchan, and Buchan tries to get back, and Palmer in the end was under so much stress that he put it wide. Buchan was beaten for pace initially. He might well be saying, where was the support in the defence? But he did enough to put Palmer off when it came to the final shot. He's impatiently whistling for time as Ranson comes forward for City and finds Tony Henry. There are 3 coming in on this. Oh, and Bailey was caught out. It hit the outside of the upright. Tony Henry it was. It swerved in, and Bailey was covering the far post, and the ball hit the outside of the frame of the goal and rebounded to safety. Power. Caton climbing. Here's Palmer with a great chance. It's there! Palmer has equalised for City with just a minute to go. And what a finish here. They've been on the defensive for the whole of the second half. And Palmer found a way through to score the equaliser with the United defence not concentrating. It was through the centre, and as Bailey came out, he lifted the ball so deliberately over him. Cool finishing. And the score now is 2-2. Well, a storming finish to the first half and an equally exciting one to the second, and indeed to the match, because Manchester City come from behind twice to snatch a point in the Manchester derby. Roger Palmer's goal in the last minute makes the final score 2-2 after Arthur Albiston's somewhat disputed effort had put United ahead for the second time. No complaints here about the entertainment, the excitement. For the sake of the peace of the city, a draw perhaps the best result. And the match fittingly was watched by the biggest Football League crowd of the season. And they've all got something to be satisfied about at the end. Manchester United 2, Manchester City 2. City still looking for their first win in the league, but they won't be complaining about